Hey guys, Salvi here, just reminding you to, of course, like, subscribe, and follow, and all that kind of good stuff that YouTube asks if you enjoy what video I'm going to put out for you today. Thank you. Samiko Saba seems to be very excited that Roa, Kurage Roa, or Kurage Urua, is actually coming out and having their debut. They're going to be having it on the 20th of July, as we are still in July as of the recording of this. The 20th, which will be on the weekend. It will be a Sunday. So Sunday in Japan. Remember, that's Sunday, 8 p.m. in Japan. Adjust that based on your stuff. It's about 15 hours ahead of my time. So it's going to be somewhere around 5 a.m. for me. So yeah, it is early for some. It's going to be later if you're in Asia. But the reason why people, and of course Samiko Saba, is excited about this is because it is believed to be Murasaki Shion. The fact that Saba used to be, of course, someone from Hololive and is following intently the Roa thing makes me think that right now, of course, this is all a theory, a game theory. Don't know how many people are new to Saba, but don't know how much about Gura. But these two had a natural and instant kind of friendship and admiration for each other back in Hololive. While other collabs were the single digits, they frequently had either each other as guests in 3D lives and often made mentions about what the other was doing over the years. So they're very, very, very good friends. So it is telling that Saba is, very, very excited about Roa's debut. Here it is. It's saying, teaser PV release. Nice to meet you. I'm Kuroi Kumoa. Oh, Kuroi. It's Roa. It's Roa. It's a bad translation here. The Jellyfish Cloud. Everyone, you absolutely have to come meet me. Promise. First stream starts at July 20th at 8 p.m. And of course, I wanted to get a little bit bigger for you guys. This is the actual intro PV. Very, very, very cute. And of course, I do have to remove the music because a lot of times these things are, of course, copywritten in some way, shape, or form. Very cute. Ooh, she's going to be a cat girl. Very cute. Cat jelly. Everything shown there. Very, very well done. I'm not sure she was able to get the same mama/papa, but she does look like a bit of a Kusugaki there. Definitely. She does look different. It does seem different. I may be wrong again. But she did looks like she got a little bit of 3D in there in the PV, the video, the teaser promotional video. Kurageo Roa. Kurageo Roa. So that's the actual name there. And of course, a lot of people, like right here, Saba and others, Nasi Saba will interact with another one of her close friends on stream. And people are saying it's the Kusugaki. People are happy that she's back. Like, happy Saba's going to stream. She's so much fun and has an amazing voice. All that kind of stuff. People are just very, very happy. This one, what they're saying here, is jellyfish and cat ears on its head. So cute. So people are having lots of fun, and I hope it is Shion, because that means that someone who, of course, graduated recently is going to be having their return, which is always a wonderful thing for anybody who is a Hololive fan. Apricot, or Froot with double O, F-R-O-O-T, is a English-speaking VTuber and also an illustrator. She, was originally indie, and then she became a part of VShoujo. She has been away for a while because there has been a lot of things that have been bugging her. Her mental state have been making sure that, she wasn't in the best mental state there, which is why she took a good rest, a time off, basically was forced to, because, after a while, it does affect you in a very, very negative light, especially when negative things are being said, lies, slander, etc., whatever it is, it does hurt you. So she is back, luckily, at least trying to come back with this here. It says, like the Tommy music is dead, and others say hi to Deku or else. Basically, a Instagram post. It looks like, at the very least, there is a post there. I hope she's been okay all this time. Those Nagi Apex streams are doing a great job getting her back. Keeping up the good work, Nagi. First Annie streams and now post from Froot. Things are slowly healing. I do hope that she is slowly healing. I do hope that she is healing, because no one deserves to be in a bad mental state. I am, I guess, too nice in many cases, even the people who've done horrible things, yes, please have it keep weighing down on you, but you have a family as well, and I will feel bad for the family, not for you, but for your family if anything bad happens to you. Am I going to be sad if it happens to you? Personally, no. It'll suck for the family, but personally, you know, it is what it is in that case. But in her case, as far as I'm aware of, she hasn't really done anything bad. You know, sometimes people have opinions that others don't like, but as far as I'm aware of course, you guys will be sure to let me know in the comments, there is nothing really horrible that she's done so far. So, you know, I am glad that she's coming back. A little bit of a meme to go with all the news that is going on here from the virtual YouTuber subreddit. It says, what I expect that will happen when you ask Nijisanji about their investigation. This is related to the Epstein stuff that happened recently. It is, are you still talking about Astro Arcadia? Yeah, the freaking Any Color and Nijisanji are like, and there's, of course, Riku Tazumi over there. Are you still talking about Astro Arcadia? We have done our own internal investigation and found no wrongdoings. The impacted decision on our financial results will be negligible. You know, sometimes I just want to be childish and shout boo. Following the same playbook as U.S. government and person of a certain island. Release the Astor Files. Of course, yes. Of course, release the Astor Files. That's what we need to do. They won't. It'll never happen. Unfortunately, it'll never happen. But it'd be great if they did eventually. You know, it'd be great if they did. Anime Impulse has made a huge announcement, at least for me and people who do like Unnamed or Usan, who used to be Yugo Asuma, I believe, in Nijisanji back in the day. Let your impulses burn like a blue flame, Ures. Joining us at Anime Impulse OC 2025, which is happening in August. Remember that. We're excited to welcome Unnamed Now 00 for Meet and Grips. Meet and Grips, basically. Wait, if they said Meet and Grips, does that mean he's actually going to be there? I mean, they're actually going to be there, and you're actually going to be able to shake their hand. That's actually interesting. Tickets drop on 7/16 at 4 p.m. PDT. Stay tuned for more. So, meet and greet, but meet and grips makes you think that they're actually going to be able to shake your hand. I never thought I'd be a part of Anime Impulse, but here we are. This means so much to me. I'm flying to the US to sing, scream, and grip as many of your hands as possible. So it is true. They are actually going to be there. Holy crap. Let's sing, let's meet, let's chase another dream. So yeah, that's amazing to see. What should I eat in the US? Well, there's a lot of things you can eat. Amalie is going to see you there. Oscar. Anime Impulse themselves. Let me just show you exactly what they put. So glad to have you finally join us, Usan. Let's put in an amazing show and have some yummy food together. And of course, I want to know what it tastes like. People are going insane. But yeah, it is absolutely amazing to see that. And because I want to be full and complete on what I am saying here, you have the VIP package announcement for the Anime Impulse OC Unnamed 3D concert at there. VIP includes early entry, autographs to sign, and exclusive gifts. They're dropping on the 16th at 4 p.m. PDT. Of course, when it comes to any concert that is done in that venue inside of the convention center, you are going to usually have to need a ticket to Anime Impulse OC in order to be able to buy the ticket for the VIP. Usually it happens. You can double check if you really want to look at it and see if it's going to be something there. Of course, big congratulations to Usan for the whole thing and for being able to, you know, have a ticketed event at a big place like Anime OC. Klebbius is a small VTuber who has a bit of an announcement. They did decide to graduate effective immediately on July 14th. They debuted on January 22nd, they're saying here. They enjoyed being a VTuber, so they've been a VTuber for about 3 years now. But they had to end up going to college and going and, you know, do the personal stuff. And when they came back, they didn't feel like it was them anymore. Like their channel wasn't them. Klebbius, the personality wasn't them anymore. And they decided to, of course, do an immediate graduation. That is perfectly fine. It does suck for the community. It does suck for the people around them. And there are people who are, you know, sad about it, but it did come after, you know, them actually getting out of college, them, you know, continuing their college thing and doing things better for their life. There's not going to be a graduation stream, so unfortunately there will not be a graduation stream, but it is nice to see that they looked after themselves first, and then, you know, they decided whether VTubing was or was not in the cards for them in the future. A lot of people are wishing them success, hoping they have, you know, a good time in whatever they're doing in the future, and thanking them for the time that they have been with them. So, of course, I also wish them the best, and I do hope that lots of positive things, including work and other things like that, are in the future for them. Miyabi Hanasaki is a member of Holostars, and on July 13th, they had their basically new, looks like their new design, new outfit, new style. They had that out there. And of course, this is the full-on look of it. I will show you it on video, what it looks like as they show it.
もうなんかあるけど見えるこれおちょっとね
Very nice.
ゴージャスな感じ
Is that like a little musket thing? I don't even know what that is on his waist. What the heck is that?
マントが綺麗でしょう
I know the other side is a book.
フリルいいですよねなんとおーここまで
He definitely looks like a librarian there. He definitely looks like it might be a flintlock or something like that. Kind of looks like that. But he definitely looks like a librarian there.
できたおーここまで来た首まで来た月でまた新しい服をも
He has a different bit of a look there. The highlight white color, I think, is a little bit different. I think he was just straight, just like red hair before. At least that's what I remember. I may be remembering wrong, but let's continue. Let's continue on. Yes, he did only have red hair normally. Because you can see right here, he is having, you know, his new look with his new little puppers there. And with both red and white. And there you go with the normal red. I knew it looked very different from what it normally is. Yeah, it's the white highlights, the gray hair highlights and stuff. So you still have some of the old style there, some of the old stuff that he uses. And you also get little, of course, mascot plushies, which is very, very nice. And I do like that they did all of this. Big congratulations to him for getting this for them. And I do wish them good luck in the future as well. We have Hololive and McDonald's always, as always, one way or another, Hololive and McDonald's always figure out a way to have a collab. In this case, it is very obvious that this is Pikachu. It's Pikachu. Of course, always. It's always Pikachu. Whenever in question about these things, it's always Pikachu. Now, in this case, it is Marine Sensho, Hoshou Marine. Finally, tomorrow, 7/16 Wednesday, setting sail for Hawaii. So my guess is they're going to have some kind of Hawaiian burger, maybe with pineapple or something like that, in order to, you know, celebrate certain things. With Pekora, it was during the moon thing. With Sakura Miko, it was during, I believe, Sakura viewing period. All these types of things, they have them for different members of Hololive have been able to do this for them and with them, which is great. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love how well they're doing and how much they are actually supporting their talents. Let's see what it says down below. And it's, of course, Ronald McDonald. Just random people they're putting in there. Oh, her is an Arc Nice. Nice. That's actually a nice look. Sencho Feet Burger. Oh, God. People are going off the rails, of course, as they always do. Let's take a look at the Hololive subreddit as well. Can I get a one base burger with dope fries and a super lit cola? The number 30 combo is in demand. And add a 69. I'm horny, which is what she always says. Well, she used to say it. I don't think she said that in a long time, but that is a meme that stuck with her, and I don't think it's ever gonna leave. Hololive Pirate in Hawaii. I'm hungry. I'm hangry. Hangry. McDo, this is so right. Of course, the world was a horny money world. To any major corporation, it would be to McDonald's. Well, yeah, McDonald's definitely knows how to take advantage of popularity of anybody out there. Absolutely. The Hololive English Hololive production is, of course, the agency underneath the Cover Corp umbrella, which involves, of course, Hololive JP, Hololive English, Hololive ID, and Holostars English and JP, as well as Device. Now is their new branch that they have there. So why am I talking about this? Remember, they have their All for One Hololive English third concert that's going to be happening at Radio City Music Hall, if I'm not mistaken, in New York City. So it's a 2-day thing, but they have special guests now. They've announced all 4 of their special guests. The first one is it's going to be over the next 2 days that they announce it. I've waited for all the announcements to happen. First one is going to be Ayunda Risu from Hololive ID. How many guests still have to be announced? Stay tuned for some big reveals. Next one, Ozura Subaru. Ozora Subaru, of course, is the duck of the Shuba Shuba duck of Hololive JP. Originally, she was supposed to be, I think, a gym trainer or gym owner, I believe, and she just became a Shuba duck after everything. Then you have Kureji Ali, who is also a part of Hololive World Stage Tour, the world tour that Hololive is doing and starting as of a couple days ago. As of the weekend, it started in Sydney, Australia. She is also going to be a guest at All for One Hololive English concert. Next after that is going to be, of course, Tokoyami Toa is the very last one mentioned. Did you get ready for the Ultimate Live concert featuring our 4 special guests? And of course, they have them there, All for One. And they are all going to be doing an amazing job. Really, really, really happy to see Toa-sama be a part of this, along with all the other girls, Ozora Subaru, and others who, of course, are going to be singing their hearts out and are going to be doing amazing things. I always say amazing. I always say amazing a lot. I do apologize for that. But they are going to be making sure that everyone has a good time. Welcome back, everybody, to the Vtuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, and that's why I am today talking about Kiara Fordell. They are doing their 2.0 debut on the 16th of August, but they already have their 1.0 available, and they do have content, which is why I'm doing this. Let's take a look at them here to be seen. Watch for the 2.0 debut. Hee. Let's go next. Right here, Kiara. I'm variety streamer, caster, writer, MC, swan VTuber, and overall chaotic person. And then, of course, let's take a look at something they have.
Okay, tasks almost completed. Okay, I don't have any more tasks. Fuzzy! 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 I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. He's gonna kill me! Guys, he's gonna kill me! Ah!
Yep, he did.
Ah! This is so stupid!
Of course. When they follow you too much, sometimes I just do that to troll, because I'm not really a good player of that game. I'm not a good player of that game, so I troll sometimes, and even if I am the regular, like a regular crewmate, I will do that. So here, of course, you have their videos, which have a lot of, their VODs and things like that, of course, which is very important, especially if you are a VTuber who is on Twitch. They do not keep your VODs for very long. So, of course, it is good to have, especially if you want to keep a good record, to have it there for you. And, of course, last time she streamed on YouTube was a long time ago, but at the very least you can see her VODs there. Thank you so much, Kiara, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching, as always, and of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.